Eldruin will destroy the demonic seal protecting this gate.
The beast is slain. Room.
The Siege Breaker is a monster of legends, of nightmares, and thin whispers in the dark. It is the most prized champion of the Demon Lords, because its massive size and strength could turn any battle in its favor. I wish I knew more, but alas, all who have seen it have perished.
I come with urgent news. Leah has had another vision. A vision of twisted demonic towers and enormous hearts beating within them.
I know of them. They are the Sin Hearts. Asmodan must have dredged them up from the depths of his realm to empower his legions.
Not for long.
I am close to Asmodan, and his desperation is clear. Whatever vile contraptions he uses to aid his army will not be enough to protect him from me.
You've killed one of my playthings. Now, you have my undivided attention.
Another demon. She will die like the rest of them. My spirits have lifted. Only you can defeat this monstrosity.
Give it more time.
The night embraces you.
My respects.
The grave beckons.
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Bull Kathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage.
Weakness consumes you.
The children of Bull Kathos settled in the northern steppes, an area that is now known as the Dreadlands. Theirs was primarily a nomadic and tribal culture, though they had a few permanent settlements such as Cesseron and Harogoth. A group of revered former warriors known as the Elder Council ruled the barbarians. The barbarians have always defended their lands in the north from trespassers. They believe that it is their sacred charge to guard Mount Ariat and the World Stone within it from the outside world. Unfortunately, their battle prowess and tenacity have been misinterpreted as bloodthirst and territorial savagery by soldiers in Westmarch.
The human prisoners are panicking now. They must have noticed that fresh meat only comes after one of their number is dragged away, screaming. This will not hold. Slaughter the ones who starve themselves and feed them to their hungry friends. When those ones are fully stuffed, I will be ready to die.
All must serve the cycle.
Long ago, the heralds of pestilence were lesser demons who rebelled against Asmodan. The Lord of Sin vanquished them easily, but instead of slaying them, he granted each one a long arm, infested with a poison that could kill anything but Asmodan himself. The heralds have been plague-riddled menaces ever since.
Minions, Bastion's keep has nearly fallen. Many of you have already gorged yourselves on blood and man-flesh. But do not let your feasting delay you. I would have the keep and its commander in my possession before the next dawn. The rest of this world will fall soon after.
Do not fear the end.
Creation's greatest sin, but your time is done. You will find only death in my realm.
These poor things live in eternal torment.
Know better. I would call this some lurid dream. Too terrible for a waking mind to witness.
I thought I was going to die when I saw the demon's rage escape from the Soulstone. Tyrillin, my friend, fought them, but I couldn't help. It was like I was watching them through a haze. What is the Soulstone doing to me? Asmodan must die soon. Then I will be myself again.
The grave beckons.
Oh, you've met my daughters, I see. Are you enjoying their company? I feast on their agony, their eternal anguish.
The Siege Breaker is a monster of legends, of nightmares and thin whispers in the dark. It is the most prized champion of the demon lords, because its massive size and strength could turn any battle in its favor. I wish I knew more, but alas, all who have seen it have perished.
You're an extraordinary one, aren't you?
We must face another trial, my friend.
I need essence. You will make a fine corpse.
Herodric scrolls describe hulking phase beasts as sin made flesh. Asmodan granted them great power, allowing the beasts to shift in and out of sight at will. It is believed that the Lord of Sin only looses the phase beasts against uncommonly clever enemies who cannot be bested with tooth and claw.
I once met a raving drunk who claimed he had wrestled with a succubus, a demonic creature that possesses the form and face of a beautiful woman. He said she cursed him and tore out the heart of his friend before he made a narrow escape. Really, young men are given to such exaggeration these days.
Minions, Bastion's keep has nearly fallen. Many of you have already gorged yourselves on blood and man-flesh. But do not let your feasting delay you. I would have the keep and its commander in my possession before the next dawn. The rest of this world will fall soon after.
Everyone in my age has perished. Yet these demons we slay will be reborn in the depths of hell for the rest of time. Fate has no mercy for our kind.
Not enough essence.
Minions. The imbecile who slew my brother Belial now means to aid the keep's beleaguered soldiers. She brings a girl with her who could undo us all. But I am not Belial. He was weak and cowered behind his disguises. Of course they failed him. We will seize our victory through bloodshed.
All the pain and suffering you're enduring. You must be dying to meet me. The chains tear at their flesh. Hear their screams. Such sweet music. Oh, you are so eager. I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Cydaea, Maiden of Lust, Consort of Asmodan.
Not enough essence.
How invigorating. Play with my daughters. I do not wish to tire you out.
Your scream!
I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the sin heart. Oh, you will pay for this.
That is a powerful foe over there.
I need essence. I need essence.
So close now. So close.
Your death nears. Your death nears. This world can abide you no longer. I need essence. This world can abide you no longer!
Asmodan must be getting worried. He sends his strongest servants against us.
Minions. The men actually think that they can hide behind their paltry little walls. But they have only had a glimpse of the full host of hell. We will see them drown in our tide of
Not
sin.
enough essence.
The girl is still weak, and their hero will not expect us to attack from below. Send in the ravening beast. Minions, my brothers grow in Yes, I can hear them, even down here. Their voices are so pitiful and small that they almost amuse me. Yet, they are my prize, not the Nephilims, or the girls for that matter. This is not her time. This is the age of sin.
This world can abide you no longer!
Minions. There is nothing I loathe more than failure. You know this well, but if any of you need a further lesson, I will have you delivered into the Circle of Wrath with great haste. The enemy is strong, but she cannot pass the demon gate. Secure it, or your lives will be forfeit.
The grave beckons.
Miles.
Your death nears. Do not fear the end.
Demon troopers form the meat of the armies of hell. Their masters use them roughly, sending them into the vanguard for most battles. For their part, the troopers are easily excited by opportunities to exhibit their great talent for violence. In fact, the troopers frequently attack each other when they are left idle.
That needs to recharge.
I need essence. Weakness consumes you. This world can abide you no longer!
One usually hears demonic tremors before seeing them. These behemoths move slowly and heavily, pounding the earth with their massive fists. Many a siege has been broken by the tremors' battering strikes, and many more enemies of the demons have been felled by their wrath. I pray that our world will never see them again.
Concubine will show you their true meaning.
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Why must she be so disgusting? Having trouble thinking?
Forces are closing in! Raise your weapon!
That is what I have trained for.
I cannot be certain who is truly cursed within this tower. The demons or us?
You're so close now. I can almost feel your breath on my skin. The anticipation is exquisite.
Chancellor Eamon, it is of the utmost importance that we secure my mana from the traitorous rabble in Tristram. The caves to the east are too close to my land. They must be blocked, completely obstructed. I believe the Archbishop Lazarus has magically bound some arachnids of late. They may serve us well.
Oh yes, I've been looking forward to this. Oh, is that how you want it?
Shh. I thought we understood.
Though Asmodan is close to all of his lieutenants, Cydaea
I am
is his
overburdened.
special favorite. The Maiden of Lust is both beautiful and grotesque in appearance, with the torso of a woman and the legs of a spider. Her voice is said to be as smooth as honey, but she only speaks words of death.
Ash chokes the air and our enemies come for us in droves. Yet you are undaunted. This truly is your destiny.